Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Lo Yom La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rechah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rechah HaKodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Okay. Title of this lesson is probably going to be something to the effect of, okay, Hebrew skin, but no breath, and they have no breath in them. All right. Now, what's bringing this about is this dude who they're calling King David, Mr. Hebrew pork chop eater. Okay. The Hebrew ham menace. I don't know what to call him. The Hebrew ham menace. Maybe that's his name. I don't know. Something clever to explain how this nigga loves pork. Okay, and he's got this Christian doctrine of all things are sanctified, and he's bouncing around eating swine and bragging about it. And he made a statement. He said he was going to do something even worse on Christmas, and sure enough, he did. He cut the ham and ate it on camera. And said all praises after he ate it. Now, when you go into Ezekiel, this brought to my mind Ezekiel 37. Now, in Ezekiel, we'll read some of it. Okay. And we'll understand how, this really is a depicting of, Israel, talking about Israel and their dead state. Let's read something. Ezekiel 37. And 2 says, I might as well start at 1. The hand of Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, they were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. Speaking of the house of Israel. Okay, Jake is in a dead state in this valley. Well, the scriptures say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Okay, well, this place is a very low land. Okay, and death is around every corner. Okay, this is, primarily speaking of America, even though it's not primarily said that way, but you can look at America as that valley. Okay, it says, and he caused me to pass them, Salaki. Verse 3, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, power, thou knowest. Okay. And it actually, it even talks about it in Revelation. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So this, this can refer to America if you look at it from that aspect, using the precepts. But let's continue, okay? They were very dry, right? Jake is just devoid of the spirit, okay? What does the scriptures say about water? Okay, scriptures say, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, his belly shall flow with rivers of living water. Verse 3 in Salakia. It's early. I've been up for a while, but the Spirit on me to do this lesson before I leave out. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, power thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. Right? He's, poured the water out on these bones, essentially. Okay? These scriptures are referred to as living water. Thus saith Yahweh, power, or the Lord power unto these bones. Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. Yeah, Jake's rising up and joining together. The tribes are reconnecting with each other, right? It says, and when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Now, spiritually, when you think about this, the skin, as it's always spoken of, through the elder apostles, represents the identity, okay? Your identity, okay? It's like a covering. Okay, so the Jake know they're Israelites, but they don't have the breath, okay, or the spirit of truth inside of them. And that's what I'm seeing with this guy who's on camera, serving pork proudly and, you know, mad at us that we're rebuking him for eating swine. Okay. He knows he's an Hebrew Israelite, but he doesn't have the spirit of the Lord on him. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith the Lord, power come from the four winds. Okay, so let's continue. I'll read 11 just to prove what I said. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Okay, now let's continue. I want to get a point here, because it said bone joined to bone. It says, and it's normally, I never hear it broken down like this. It's just me speaking as a man. This is what came to mind when I thought about bone joining up to the bone, was Jake coming together. In verse 16 it says, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions. Join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. Now, of course, we know this represents the 12 tribe sign. Okay, but I was also thinking about how, the 12 tribe sign showing all the tribes together, and how spiritually, we are coming together. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. The family of Israel, the elect, or the hopefully elect, are joining together, and that's what you see with these camps. Okay, you see, northern and southern kingdom coming together, but a lot of these people don't have the breath. They got the skin. They know they're Hebrews, but they on camera cutting up, honey ham or whatever, Coca-Cola, whatever the fuck it is, fucking pig butt. Like, look, bro, that's a low level vibration, to eat swine. Even people who ain't Israelites understand, certain people who ain't Israelites understand you ain't supposed to eat swine, man. It's one of the filthiest animals on the planet. I don't care if you farm raised, whatever, nigga. They're made to clean up the environment All right, Con, my recording got interrupted. But like I was saying, they're made to clean up the environment. They eat fecal matter, they eat decomposing bodies. It's just not something you should, that's not something you should be doing, man. Let alone getting on the camera, okay, and proudly cutting up your pork and eating it, and then saying all praises. While you got the Hebrew name of the Lord on your body, on your shirt. Isaiah 30 talks about woe unto the rebellious children that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. Okay, Christianity, it's like a new form of Christianity almost, where you're a Hebrew, but you still do Christian things, okay? That's a very Christian thing to sit up there and just keep eating swine and, come on, bro. But you feel justified, okay, through your wicked understandings, okay, wherein if you're supposed to be a follower of Christ, who the world calls Jesus Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach, you wouldn't do that, okay? You don't do things the Messiah wouldn't do to the best of your ability, and that's something that's simple to avoid. You don't have to eat ham, bro. You don't have to celebrate these. Why are you turning pagan holidays, holidays? Why are you turning these pagan folly days into a quote unquote worship for the Messiah? Even that in itself is going off. I mean, you don't have to sit up there and throw a feast on, around these times, that they doing, Christmas Eve and Christmas. What's the point of throwing a feast and labeling it for Yahweh Shai, when at the end of the day, the Lord didn't command you to do that. If it's something that's in the Bible, a Hebrew festival, a Hebrew feast, partake. Go ahead. Purim, things of that nature. We have high holy days that we do, but come on, bro. There's no need to be on camera eating swine. Okay, what are you proving? Except that you're a demon. All right, that's all you proving, is that you're a damn demon. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go into that. The scriptures talk about hewing out a cistern, a broken cistern that can hold no water. And there's just certain people that can't retain the truth. They can't, they don't have it inside of them. So I'm going to leave it at that. Lord willing, you were edified. Shalom.